begin right now, but come November 1st, most Halloween pumpkins are going to end up in the trash. About 1.3 billion pounds of pumpkins in the U.S. end up in landfills. Joining us now is trained chef and head of content at eMeals, Scott Jones. Scott, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we don't want all of these pumpkins to go to waste. What can we do?
Well, look, there's a lot of pumpkin carving going on, a lot of jack-o'-lanterns being made. What we need to let people know is you can scoop out that yummy pulp, and you can actually bake it in the oven, or you can put it in a slow cooker and create your own pumpkin filling, just like you would if you had a can of pumpkin pie filling. And it's really versatile. It can go into, pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, or even into treats like these yummy pumpkin chocolate chunk cookies or these wonderful pumpkin pie bars. Really easy to use, and it's a great way to get more utilization out of those pumpkins.
Those look amazing. Tell us, how do we make them?
Well, the chocolate chunk cookies use, basically a traditional chocolate chip cookie batter. Takes about 10 minutes to prep, but here we're using the addition of the pumpkin filling to add a little bit of texture. But I'm telling you right now, like my kitchen right now just smells like fall. You've got that sweet pumpkin aroma with the beautiful baking spices like cinnamon and allspice, and then you have that chocolate that goes with it. It's absolutely delicious. And then the pumpkin bars are like little mini pumpkin pies, but except it has a kind of an oat crust, and they're great in the morning before school. They're fantastic with a cup of coffee or a late night snack. Again, take about 10 minutes to make in terms of prep time, and then you bake them in the oven for about 45 minutes. But both are very easy, and they're both recipes that kids can help make.
That looks amazing. And like you said, I usually throw out all that stuff when I'm carving a pumpkin. So are these meals, are they relatively healthy because they have pumpkin in it?
Well, yeah, pumpkin, you have all those wonderful nutrition elements that come with pumpkin. Look, it's replacing probably things like cream or other ingredients that would be less healthful, I guess. But sure, it's adding fiber, it's adding some nutrients that are inherent in, orange vegetables like butternut squash, acorn squash, pumpkin. So there's lots of good things going on. There are lots of good attributes to using pumpkin, especially because they're so abundant, both in markets, whether they're pie pumpkins or carving pumpkins. And it's just a great way to add a lot of seasonal flavor when you're using pumpkins in the kitchen.
Any tips for using the seeds that are inside? Because I know a lot of people put them in the oven, right?
Oh, they're so good. The pumpkin seeds are, to me, personally, are the best part. And they take a little work to get out of some of that, slimy stuff that's in the middle. But when you're able to get the seeds, you kind of rinse them off and dry them, and then you can toast them on a baking sheet in a single layer. You can do everything from put brown sugar on them and cinnamon to putting salt and cayenne pepper, and then you can sprinkle them over salads, over yogurt. I love to just pop them in my mouth and eat them out of hand, but they add crunch and texture and flavor to all sorts of dishes. And again, it's just sitting there and oftentimes unused. And
where can we go to learn more about eMeals and get some of these recipes?
Great. You can go to eMeals.com. All of these recipes are available on our website. In fact, in this week's dessert plan, these chocolate chunk pumpkin cookies are the featured dessert. But everyone who signs up for eMeals gets a 2-week free trial. After that, most of our subscribers sign up for an annual subscription, so it's about $5 a month. And with eMeals, we are each week we provide curated dinner plans around a wide variety of food styles, from low carb to low cal to keto to kid friendly. But in addition to doing dinner plans, we also offer lunch and breakfast and dessert and special occasions. And actually this week, we're launching our at-home pumpkin carving party. It's a whole menu built around the festivities of carving pumpkins. We have those curated meal plans, and then in addition to that, subscribers are able to select the meals they want each week. An automatic shopping list is generated, and then with one click of a button, they're able to push those ingredients over to one of our integrated online delivery partners like Walmart, Kroger, Instacart, Shipt, Amazon Fresh, Albertsons, and have those ingredients delivered to their front door.
All right. Well, thank you again so much, Scott, for sharing your awesome tips. I'm ready to put them to use.
Yeah. Happy fall.